Okay, there was a question about 313, number 33, and number 35, so I'm going to try to explain how to do these. Again, you're solving using the quadratic formula. So the first thing you want to do is identify the A, B, and C. A is root 2. B is 5. And C is 2 root 2. Now, to solve using the quadratic formula, it's minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. I usually write the quadratic formula with the parentheses first, and then I plug in my values. So, minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. And from there, it's just a matter of simplifying. Minus 5, no big deal, plus or minus, let's do inside this radical, we'll do parts of it here. 5 squared is 25, minus 4 times root 2 times 2 root 2. Well, the 4 times 2 is 8. The root 2 times the root 2 is root 4, which is 2. So 8 times 2 is 16. 25 minus 16 all over 2 root 2. 25 minus 16, that's easy, 9. So, and the square root of 9 is 3. So minus 5 plus or minus 3 all over 2 root 2. So let's do two steps. Minus 5 plus 3 all over root 2, or 2 root 2. So that's negative 2 over 2 root 2, which is negative 1 over root 2. And you think you're done, but then you remember the rule, no radicals in the bottom, right? So multiply the top and the bottom by root 2, and you get negative root 2 all over 2. There's one answer. All right, and the second answer for this one, minus 5 minus 3 over 2 root 2. You get minus 8 over 2 root 2. Reduce it, you get minus 4 over root 2. And then you remember you can't leave a radical in the bottom. So you multiply the top and the bottom by root 2. So then you get minus 4 root 2 over 2, which reduces to, whoops, you can't see that, I guess, huh? Let's fix that. Minus 4 root 2 over 2, reduce that, and you get minus 2 root 2 as the second answer on that one. Okay, here's number 35 on page 313. So again, identify A, B, and C. A is 1, B is I, and C is 2. Plug them into the quadratic formula again. So minus b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. And what is b again? It's I squared 4 times a times c all over 2a. Plug in the numbers. Now let's simplify. So minus I plus or minus the square root. I squared is negative 1. 4 times 1 is 4 times 2 is 8. So minus 8 all over 2 times 1, which is 2. All right, simplify this a little bit more. Minus I plus or minus the square root of negative 9 all over 2, which is minus I plus or minus 3I all over 2. So that gives us two answers. Minus I plus 3I all over 2, which is 2I over 2, which is I. There's one answer. All right, and let's do the other part. Minus 3 minus 3I, minus I minus 3I all over 2, minus 4I over 2, minus 2I. So there we go. You should be able to solve these again. You should try it again.